good evening. I am Samriddhi Kesi and these are the headlines of the hour. Budget session of the Federal Parliament kicks off from today. Lawmakers push for inclusive economic measures and urgent attention to citizens' demands. Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba dismisses rumors of changing power equation, asserts that ruling coalition partners remain united. Tensions between India and Pakistan escalates following a deadly militant attack in Pahalgam. India blames the attack on militants with links to Pakistan, a claim Islamabad strongly denies. And defending champions Lalitpur City FC set to clash with Pokhara Thunders in the final of Nepal Super League match to begin at 6 p.m. local time at Dasrat Stadium tomorrow. The ruling Nepali Congress emphasized the need for more effective governance, noting that the Congress-UML-led government is nearing 2 years in office. Addressing the first meeting of the budget session, Congress Chief Whip Syam Prasad Khimire urged the government to function effectively, dismissing rumors of its collapse. He asserted that the government will remain stable as long as the Nepali Congress is a part of it and emphasized the need to sustain coalition governance under the current electoral system.
वर्तमान सरकारका कुनै पनि कमी कमजोरी छैनन् भन्ने होइन, सरकार बनेको 9 महिनामा उल्कै गजबै गर्यो भन्ने ठाउँ नभए पनि मुलुकलाई बदनाम गर्ने र आर्थिक विकासलाई अधोगतिमा लाने काम यो सरकारले गरेको देखिँदैन। तथापि सरकारले आफ्नो गति बढाउनै पर्दछ। सुशासनको मामलामा सरकार आक्रामक ढंगले अगाडि बढ्नै पर्दछ। नेपाली जनताले नेपाली कांग्रेस र नेकपा एमाले जस्ता ठूला पार्टीको बलियो र शक्तिशाली सरकार हो भन्ने कुराको व्यवहारमा महसुस गर्न पाउनु पर्दछ।
Khimire emphasized that constitutional amendments should follow the proper legal process and require broad consensus. While acknowledging the government's 9-month progress has been unsatisfactory, he called for increased pace. UML Secretary and MP Gokarna Bista stressed that the country's crisis should be resolved through democratic means. He pointed out that even after a decade since the Constitution's promulgation, certain provisions are still not being implemented, leading to challenges in good governance. Bista stated that given the country's multidimensional problems, the upcoming budget should address issues such as climate change, poverty and unemployment. He clarified that these issues should not risen solely due to the 9-month government. The first meeting of the 18th session of the National Assembly has been adjourned after passing a condolence motion. After Chair Narayan Prasad Dahal read out the letter received from the President Ramchandra Paudel regarding the commencement of the session, a condolence motion was passed on the demise of former Minister and Member of House of Representatives Deepak Bohra, and the meeting was adjourned until Sunday. Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba stated that there is no dispute among the ruling coalition parties and dismissed rumors of a change in power equation as unfounded. Speaking to the media at Tribhuvan International Airport upon his return from Thailand, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba stated that there is no dispute within the ruling coalition and dismissed rumors of a shift in the power equation as baseless. Foreign Minister Arjurana Deuba, who accompanied Deuba, also refuted speculation that their visit to Thailand was related to political change.
देशमा अब अलिकति क्वाइट भएपछि अलिअलि एन्टरटेनमेन्टको लागि पनि अलिकति यस्तो न्यूजहरु आउने गर्छ र अब हामी सरकार परिवर्तन गर्न त नेपाल भित्रै बसेर गर्नुपर्ने होला। विदेशमा गएर त यहाँको सरकार त परिवर्तन हुँदैन र हामी पनि आफै छक्क पर्यौं हिजो यो न्यूजहरु हामीले हेर्दाखेरि र बेलका चाहिँ सभापतिज्यू र प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यूको यो बारेमा कुराकानी पनि भएको छ। यस्तो केही पनि छैन।
Foreign Minister Arjurana stated that Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli and Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba discussed government matters as recently as last evening. President Deuba and Minister Rana, who departed for Bangkok on 20th of April, returned today. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli emphasized the importance of constructing disaster-resistant structures, including earthquake-proof buildings, and developing integrated settlements. Speaking at an Earthquake Memorial Day event in Kathmandu today, Prime Minister Oli highlighted the significant damage caused by weak structures during the 2015 earthquake. He emphasized the need for stronger construction in the future and urged vigilance as earthquakes can occur at any time to minimize potential damage.
मुख्य कुरा पूर्व तयारी, प्राकृतिक विपत्ति सम्बन्धी पूर्व तयारी र म भूकम्प पुनर्निर्माण प्राधिकरणलाई अहिले पनि भन्न चाहन्छु कि पहिले नै यस्तो क्षति नहोस् भनेर पूर्व तयारीमा बढी जोड दिनुस्।
Prime Minister Oli asserted that the structures damaged by the 2015 earthquake have been successfully rebuilt. Meanwhile, a 4.1 magnitude earthquake struck today with its epicenter in Fulpinkot, Sindhupalchok, coinciding with the Earthquake Memorial Day observance. Minister of Internal Affairs Ramesh Lekhak stated that the government is actively working to mitigate natural disaster risk. Minister Lekhak affirmed the government's commitment to search, rescue and construction efforts following all types of natural disasters. Speaking at a program organized by Lalitpur Metropolitan City at Patan Darbar in commemoration of the 2015 Gorkha earthquake, he emphasized the importance of preparedness and risk reduction for future disasters.
विपदलाई कसरी यसको जोखिमलाई न्यूनीकरण गर्न सक्छौं र विपद आइहाल्यो भने हामी त्यसको प्रतिकार कसरी गर्छौं, पुनर्स्थापन पुनर्निर्माणका कुराहरू कसरी गर्छौं भन्ने कुरालाई पनि ध्यान दिनका लागि स्मरण गर्नका लागि हामी यहाँ उपस्थित भएका छौं। त्यसो भएको हुनाले विगतका पीडाले विगतका दुःखले आगामी दिनमा ती पीडा र दुःखलाई न्यूनीकरण गर्नका लागि तयारी अवस्थामा बस्न जरुरी छ।
Speaking at a program, Lalitpur Metropolitan City Mayor Chiribabu Maharjan stated that while earthquakes are unpredictable, the municipality prioritizes safe infrastructure and public awareness to mitigate their impact. Minister for Communication and Information Technology Prithvi Subba Gurung has warned that Meta will be banned in Nepal if it is not registered within 7 days. Speaking at a departmental interaction program on the right to information organized by the National Information Commission in Kathmandu on Friday, Minister Gurung stated that the third deadline for registration had also expired a few days ago and warned that if Meta does not register within the next 7 days, it will be banned in Nepal.
Meta भन्ने बित्तिकै फेसबुक होला, मेसेन्जर होला, व्हाट्सएप होला, चाहिँ इन्स्टाग्राम होला, चलिरहेछ नि त, यत्रो धेरै चलिरहेछ। तपाईँ हरेक दिन चाहिँ यही समाजमा त एक घन्टामा चाहिँ 2-4 हजार पैसा गइरह होला मेटाको अफिसमा। हामीले सबैले प्रयोग गरिरहेको त्यही प्रयोग गरिरहेको सबै नेपालमा सबभन्दा धेरै प्रयोग हुने फेसबुक। तपाईँले चाहिँ हरेक चाहिँ पलमा तपाईँ पैसा गएको छैन त्यहाँ, त्यो हाम्रो पैसा त्यसरी लुट्ने त्यसले चाहिँ तपाईँको यहाँ हामीसँग चाहिँ तपाईँको दर्ता हुनु पर्दैन, कर तिर्नु पर्दैन, त्यसले त्यसको कामले फैलिने गलत कुरा हामीले नियन्त्रण गर्नु पर्दैन, पर्छ। 3 पटक हो, एक महिना, एक माह आउने बित्तिकै मैले सूचना जारी गरेँ, त्यसपछि सूचना जारी गरेँ, त्यसपछि तेस्रो पटक सूचना गरेँ, अस्ति मात्रै सकियो, अब 7 दिनभन्दा बढी दिन्न मैले।
He mentioned that Meta has boasted about its income being higher than Nepal's total gross domestic product (GDP), asserting that the country's sovereignty cannot be equated with money. He informed that so far only TikTok, Fiverr and VTalk have been registered in Nepal. Speaking in a different context, he accused ministers themselves of being news reporters for the media before cabinet decisions are made.
Cabinet बैठक भइरहेको छ, कुलमानजीलाई हटाउने निर्णय गरेको बैठकमा चाहिँ त्यही बसिरहेका छौँ हामी। त्यो निर्णय भइसके पछाडि हाम्रो क्याबिनेट सक्नुभन्दा 18 मिनेट अगाडि नै त्यो आइसक्यो अनलाइनमा। त्यहाँ त हामी त्यहाँ भएको मन्त्रीहरू र चाहिँ मुख्य सचिव बाहेक अरू कोही छैन। कसले भन्नु त त्यो? मैले प्रश्न गरेँ, कसले भन्नु? प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यू कि तपाईँले भन्नुभयो कि तपाईँका माननीय मन्त्रीज्यूले भन्नुभयो कि मुख्य सचिवले भन्नुभयो? कसैले त भन्यो। प्रवक्ता चाहिँ तल गएर चाहिँ माइकको अगाडि चाहिँ उभिनु, माइक्रोफोनको अगाडि उभिनुभन्दा अगाडि नै समाचारमा आइसक्यो, अनलाइनमा आइसक्यो। को छ यहाँ मन्त्री चाहिँ अनलाइनको चाहिँ समाचारदाता भन्नु पर्यो।
Minister Gurung also stated that a decision has been made to publicize cabinet decision only after 24 hours, as there may be situations where the government's decision need to be withdrawn. Welcome back. The Ministry of Education, Science and Technology has formally invited the Nepalese Teachers Federation for discussion, expressing its readiness to address teachers' concerns. The ministry has expressed serious concerns over the ongoing movement demanding the prompt passage of the School Education Amendment and Unification Bill 2080. It stated that the government is working to facilitate the timely passage of the bill currently under discussion in the House of Representatives. In a statement signed by Education Minister Panta, the government affirmed its readiness to seek a collective solution through ongoing dialogue with teachers. This marks the fourth time the government has invited the protesting teachers for talks. On Thursday, the Supreme Court issued an interim order requiring the government to address teachers' demands within 3 days and create a conducive environment for teaching and learning. Residents of Samjong village, situated at the foot of Panglangmo mountain in Lomanthang rural municipality Mustang, have been displaced due to a shortage of drinking water and irrigation. They have relocated to Namsung, 2 hours away, as climate refugees. The once thriving village of Samjong, a peaceful settlement a decade ago, now stands abandoned with barren fields. Over 10 years ago, its residents, facing a resource crisis, migrated to Namsung in search of water. Rising temperatures, reduced snowfall in winter, off-season snowfall, and usually prolonged rains have shifted livestock grazing areas upwards. For over 2 decades, changes in rainfall and snowfall patterns in the trans-Himalayan districts of Mustang have disrupted farming and animal husbandry cycles. Due to climate change, 26 households from 5 villages in Logegar, Damodar Kunda rural municipality have migrated to Thamsung following the earlier relocation of Samjong residents. It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where text us with their opinion. Government, option B to activate party members, and option C to assess youth dissatisfaction. The voting is on. Type in EWS, select option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us.
Sports news.
The third edition of the Nepal Super League has reached its decisive stage, with defending champions Lalitpur City FC set to face title contenders Pokhara Thunders in its final at Dasrat Stadium tomorrow. Lalitpur, the defending champions, are the only unbeaten team this season. They finished first in the league with 3 wins and 3 draws and reached the finals by defeating Thangadi in the first qualifier. With strong performances from captain Ananta Tamang, striker Imo Ezekiel and midfielder Jonathan Kantilana, Lalitpur has shown great teamwork and discipline. However, they will miss key defender Pap Daikite due to red card. Pokhara Thunders had a tough start with 2 early defeats but made a strong comeback with 2 wins and 2 draws. They reached the final by beating FC Chitwan 3-0 in the eliminator and Thangadi 1-0 in the second qualifier. Coach Suman Shrestha's team is full of confidence, with Ayush Khalan, Joe Ido and Stephen Binong playing key roles. Both Ido and Binong have scored 3 goals this season. Although Pokhara faced penalties and suspensions earlier in the tournament, they are now focused on winning their first title. With Lalitpur's unbeaten record and Pokhara's comeback story, the final is expected to be an exciting and closely contested match. Real Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga suffered a groin injury during Wednesday's La Liga win at Getafe, ruling the Frenchman out for the rest of the season. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.